Hi, this is
blank.
Beverly Randolph, Tina from Return of the Living Dead, and you are listening to the East Coast Horror Group.
Hey! It's us! What's up, everybody? Thank you so much for joining us here on another episode of From Dusk Radio. We are your hosts, as always, the East Coast Horror Group. That's me. I'm Drew, and with me, as always, my good friend, Mr. Michael Exler. What's up, Mike?
Hi, Drew. How are you?
Hey, what's up, man? Good, thanks. How are you?
Yeah, what up? Coming to you live.
We are.
This video may show violent or graphic content.
Viewer discretion is advised.
That's right.
Anyway, it's another Thursday on here from Dusk Radio. Big, dumb, and evil. I guess that's our slogan nowadays. Big, dumb, and evil. That's true. I like it.
Not evil.
You're pretty evil, though. I've seen what you've done to some guinea pigs in your time. Gerbils, rather. Anyway. So, yeah, another Thursday. Thanks, everybody in the chat room coming out and hanging out with us. Really appreciate that. Always cool. Tim's got that popping off today. He's got live polls going on. He's got a ton of shit. So, if you're listening to this and you're not here in the chat room live, taking part in this, then you're missing half the fun, man. So definitely gonna want to check that out. Follow us on Twitter. Follow us on Facebook. You'll know when that's gonna happen.
Come and interact with us.
Yeah, you should interact with us. Tim actually has a Bluetooth vibrator in right now, and if you're in the chat room, he has intensities listed, and you can pick the intensity that the vibrator will vibrate. So if that doesn't sound like fun, I don't know what does. Am I right?
It made me sick. It's made me sick a little.
Why?
I didn't like the imagery.
Oh man, we got a lot to talk about today, so we might as well get right to it. Am I right?
Am I right?
Am I right or am I right? Oh, did we forget to thank Tim? Hey, thanks, Tim, for everything. No, seriously, Tim's done a lot of work getting the live stream together, getting a lot of stuff together behind the scenes tech-wise. We really appreciate that. So thank you, Tim.
He's out.
So what do you want to start with, Mike?
I don't care, man. You pick. I'm game for anything.
I guess we can talk about the panel schedule for Charlotte since we got that out in a boot.
Okay, we can do that. Doot, 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 doot. Boop, boop. That's I'm getting the schedule in front of me music.
So, I guess that'll do.
Give me the news.
I'm so angry.
He was demanding the news. So we'll give it to him. Sorry, Jesus. But no, this is, of course, May 18th through the 20th in a wonderful Charlotte, North Carolina. So you're going to want to be there because there's a lot of great stuff popping off. I don't know why I'm doing this stupid fucking accent the entire time. What is it? It's supposed to be Pittsburgh and Canadian mixed together? I don't understand what I'm doing. Anyway, sorry.
Canadian Berg.
I think Pittsnadia is a little bit cooler, but whatever. It's just my opinion.
So, had the one up me, I see.
I just improved, standing on the shoulders of giants and all that.
I don't know what that means.
So we're going to start things off at 7 p.m. on Friday, May the 18th. And the black track ain't no coming back from that. Sorry, I almost started rapping for a second.
No, you did. You didn't.
I didn't almost do
it. You went full force. Rapping.
Anyway, Friday the 13th. Who's seen that series before, am I right? Friday the 13th, Part 6. CJ, who we've had the pleasure of talking with many, many times. He was the main antagonist in that film, played Jason. And we'll get to have him and so most of the castmates back and talk to them about that film.
We've never done that one either.
Yeah.
It's back to back with Jason Takes Manny.
So give him one more platinum plaque and fuck rap. You could have it back. That's what we got on the black track.
That was inspiring.
Oh my. So, what are you most looking forward to about Friday the 13th Part 6 popping off in the panel?
I don't know.
Why did you giggle beforehand?
I don't know. I'm just...
I've never heard you giggle before. We got it on record right here. Mike is a giggler, apparently. It sounded like someone was tickling you as you were answering.
I have marked the tape appropriately.
Remember when maybe we used to have the autumn giggle thing, but now we just have the Mike giggle? It's just as sexy.
It's not true. I don't know. I'm just... to be honest, I'm curious what a Friday the 13th panel is going to be like without Kane. That'll be nice. Nothing against Kane. It's just he's always there.
Because he was Jason the most, so it makes the most sense statistically.
Yeah. It's true. It's a good observation. Like where your head's at. So I'm curious. That's the biggest thing I'm curious about. It's just something different in the same genre of film.
Kane's not there at all, right?
No, sir.
Because I was wondering why they didn't just do a Jason panel with Mears and CJ and Kane. But
not meant to be.
It's not. What was meant to be will be. Isn't that isn't it a Latin song or something? I don't remember the translation for it.
No clue.
Me neither. So, 8 o'clock p.m. This is the first time I got to talk to him on his own for a while. Mike, you can correct me if I'm wrong. But he's obviously been in The Crow, which we've done a couple of times here in the past recently. But Tony Todd, we'll get to talk about. It's fun to talk about him. He's got a huge catalog of film in his career, so including, he's a staple in a bunch of franchises.
Yes.
The Victor Crowley franchise, what is that called again? Hatchet,
yeah.
Obviously Candyman, obviously Night of the Living Dead, on and on and on and on. But yeah, he's an articulate man who's had a lot of time in the industry, very well educated, so it's always fun to hear his take on things. It's usually always educational and fun.
And motivational.
It's like Tony Robbins, except Tony Todd. I probably shouldn't put those two guys' names in the same sentence right now, considering the whole Tony Todd see what I did? The Tony Robbins backlash thing. So,
what happened with Tony Robbins?
You know who Tony Robbins is, right? Like the crazy motivational super alpha dude.
Yeah.
He said something about like the Me Too movement or something that was not taken too well by people in life. So he had to say he was sorry.
Oh. Oh, silly people.
Did you hear the new A Perfect Circle album yet?
I did not. Did you?
I've listened to it a couple of times through. it'll grow on me, I'm sure, but nothing super stood out. Like those first two albums were just perfect, front to back. And then how many times can they release those same songs? We're live from Peoria, Illinois. We're live from Red Rocks. We're live from Nathan's backyard in Connecticut. But, anyway. Threw myself a little off track there. But 9 p.m., who do we got coming up, Mr. Mike?
We have...
Why did I never call you Magic Mike?
Don't know.
No, I am.
Because we have that thing where we're no gimmicks, just horror.
That's true, yeah.
So, Vinnie Vincent at 9 p.m. The 80s rocker. A short time with Kiss. So we'll have a lot to talk to him about. The music industry, the craziness of the 80s being a rock star. So check that out at 9 p.m. Then at 10 p.m. we have the Days of the Dead Hall of Fame. Heather Langenkamp is going to be the inductee this year. So, yeah.
Not Amanda Weiss?
No. Damn it, no.
Oh,
so Saturday, that ends our broadcast day, and then we have Saturday at noon, Return of the Living Dead panel. A short version.
We've done with that one a couple of times, I think.
What? There's only like 4 of them. So I guess we're going to have Tom Matthews twice. We're going to have him on Friday and then Saturday.
And Sunday, too. He's going to come just by himself.
Just be like, hey, still got shit to talk about.
That's right.
And then we have Dream Warriors panel. I did a...
Dream Warriors.
Weird.
I believe you can get me through the night.
Damn it. Not it at all. So the Dream Warriors.
What do you say about Dream War Wars?
World War Warriors. That's at 1 p.m. I did a smaller version out in LA of this panel. And they're fun people, so that'll be a good time. And then 2 p.m. We hand the mic over to Dee Snider, and he does Dee Snider things on stage.
He does.
So what do we have Sunday, Drew? What do we got going on?
Sunday, it might be the one that actually, and we've done this panel. I mean, it's been, I lost count at this point. But at noon, Sid and Bill together again. We've been doing them apart a lot lately. But this will be the first time we have them back since the official announcement and wrap and shooting of 3 from Hell. So I'm sure that they can't talk about a lot of it, but I'm sure they have something to say, right? I'm sure that they can talk about it a little bit.
Dude, I have a question, man. Like,
yeah.
Big time. Like, I follow Rob Zombie's, like, Instagram and whatever.
As
and
do I, sir.
He's posted, like, oh, this is the guy from Craft Services on the set of
Right, yeah, no, that's true. Yeah.
But
he did post it every day when somebody would come in and shoot.
There's no mention of Sid at all.
I mean, or his wife, really, right? It was. I mean, those 3 are just assumed.
She, she was announced. Mosley was announced. Like they were in like the middle of the announcements. It was weird. Like everybody knew they were involved, but so Sid, no mention of him. So I don't know. And then Mosley said he was done with shooting, but they're still shooting parts of the movie. But Bill's, I guess, not in those parts. So I'm curious to see how that all shakes out and such.
I saw a short video he did today of just some of the locations that they were shooting at.
Yeah, I saw that too.
It's super interesting. It was just like a field here and there or whatever, but I am following that rather closely.
Yeah, I'm curious to see how this all shakes out.
Well, they're going to release a movie, and it's going to be good, and we're going to love it.
Well, he's got to be done shooting and shit pretty soon because he's got a tour with Manson coming up.
I know, dude. What the fuck?
Soon.
That guy's like 50-something years old and never stops.
Dude, when I saw him a few years back, like, his stage performance, dude, he never stopped. Like, I would die in the first minute, but, like, I mean, he's really fit for his age. But he never stops. It's tour, movie, album.
Didn't they just tour together like 2 years ago?
Yeah, dude. Mm-hmm. They've been going back and forth between, like, him and Manson and then him and Korn. Doing that.
Huh.
That deal. The Return of the Dreads tour. It's 19.
Oh, because Jonathan Davis has dreads.
Yeah. And so does Rob Zombie. Dude, have you ever seen Manson live?
Yeah.
Dude, I've seen some videos online of his live performances, and they sound awful.
I don't remember it being that bad. I remember it being fun.
Huh.
Him, like, walking around on stilts and crazy shit.
Blowing each other and whatnot.
Exactly, yep. Just having people blowing each other everywhere. Did you know that he was with Evan Rachel Woods from, who is Dolores from Westworld?
I don't watch Westworld. I don't know what that is.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I gotta watch it because I guess the new season's coming out.
Yeah, it's alright. They had the first episode of the second season already.
Westworld.
I bet you're all caught up on Ghost Hunters, Volume 36.
Yes. Yeah.
What season are they in by now? Do you even know?
10 or 11, I think.
Oh, it's not nearly as much as I thought it was. I thought it was literally in the 30s by now.
No. Not that many.
So after we tried to pry as much information out of Sid Haig and Bill Moseley as possible about Free From Hell, we go straight up onto Derek Mears' panel. Honestly, I did that big lead up because I couldn't see it. I had to move forward, and then I saw it was Derek Mears, and I slightly even disappointed myself. And then we have the Days That Did Fan Summit. Mike, do you know what that is?
I know it's going to be run by Adolfo and Rick. It's going to be something that you can come, ask all your questions, talk about the future, talk about the show. Just basically a way for them as the promoters to talk to the fans and see what they like and all that kind of stuff. So come and check that out and voice your opinion and have a chat.
Bring signs, too. They are promoting that you bring signs to this fan summit, and also pictures of your favorite 60s Motown singer. So don't forget those.
I don't know what that means.
Fuck you, Tim. What do you know?
Fuck you, Drew.
Anyway, so something else I wanted to talk about. We're talking about while we are talking about guests and panels and photo ops and stuff. So Monster Mania has a Freddy vs. Jason photo op. Is that what this is about, Mike?
Yeah, dude. Like, I made no bones about it early on. I didn't really care for the people that run Monster Mania, but I'll give credit where credit's due. I mean, their guest lists have been fire, man. And I think this is, from a business standpoint, I think this is genius to get those two together. Of course, Robert won't be in makeup, but Kane will be. He'll be in Manhattan makeup, but I'm surprised someone hasn't done it sooner. The whole, that's what fans wanted to see on screen in Freddy vs. Jason. So that's
what I was going to bring up, is that the Jason in Freddy vs. Jason isn't Kane Hodder.
No. Yeah,
So it's not a true Freddy vs. Jason the movie photo op. It's just the person who plays Freddy Krueger and the person who played Jason the most.
yeah, the one that fans wanted to see fight each other in Freddy vs. Jason. Those are the two versions that they wanted, and they didn't get Kane as Jason. So they're marketing it as come and get a photo op with them. You know, these two are the ones that you wanted to see on screen. So now come and get a photo op, and you know, bullshit, whatever. But I'm sure people are going to fucking eat that shit up. And that's a smart business play. So good up to them. And yeah, there's that.
This just in. After that was really good too. After the photo op is finished, they will actually fight to the death in the grand ballroom. So bring your popcorn, kids.
That will be amazing. So can we talk? Can we talk about Ash versus Evil Dead?
Yeah, dude, let's talk about it. I've only watched 2 episodes, so you would know much more about this than I would.
Is this the order we were supposed to go in?
Yeah, this is fine.
I need a sound effect. Nice. Okay.
Is that real?
You saw 2 episodes, right?
I think so, yeah.
All right. Well, I watched all the seasons, and this Sunday actually is the final season. They canceled Ash versus Evil Dead, I guess, because of viewership.
Or because you put it on Stars.
Exactly. Like, yeah. So they put it on a network that I don't even know why I have it. But I'm glad I did, because it was a good show. And then right after that, Bruce Campbell announced that he is retiring as Ash and he won't play him again ever.
Until the next paycheck crosses his hand.
Exactly. So there's that. But I'm pissed because they introduced some new characters this season, and it's just been the same fun. Like, it hasn't gotten like, oh god, this bullshit again, you know what I mean? Like, they keep it fresh and it's fun. But not anymore. So, it's over.
Do you think Netflix is going to bring it back?
No, I don't.
I mean, if they brought fucking Full House back, Jesus.
Yeah, I mean, you could bring anything back, I guess. At that point.
Not Firefly, apparently.
What, so the 3 people that watched it could watch it?
Dude, no. Fuck you. You know that was an amazing series.
I never watched it. I remember the internet was like, oh, they're canceling it. I'm like, what is it?
Ugh. It was an amazing sci-fi / western. It was great. It was perfection.
So great.
With Nathan Fillion.
That
Didn't you get a
show,
movie
by
or
the
something?
way, Firefly, is the reason I got into podcasting.
Why do you say that?
Because the movie Serenity was coming out.
Yeah.
And I couldn't find any information on it, and I discovered a podcast about it. And I started listening to it religiously, and I went, I can do this. And, yeah, that's how I got into podcasting. So there's that. And you know what else? I'm
Yeah,
out.
what? I hate you.
Oh, he's a wily one, that Tim.
So, and I did not watch this on purpose. I guess I'm sure there's a better way to say that in English. I didn't avoid this purposely. There we go. But I mean, I'll go back and check it because I think it is on Netflix now or Amazon something, right? I know I can watch it somewhere. I've seen it.
Yeah, you can watch it for sure. And I recommend you do, because it's I wish I could have done that, because it was a half-hour episodes and it was just never enough. But I'm sure if you just binge watched it, it would be perfect. It would be like a movie almost.
How involved was Sam Raimi in the shows?
I think he was executive producer, but like he okayed a lot of shit. Like he was very hands-on in that fact. Like it felt like an Evil Dead movie. Like the fucking copious amounts of blood out of people for no reason. The ridiculous.
I loved those first three movies. So
the thing I don't understand, some people said they didn't like it, is like I kind of dogged on the original movies, and then I watched this, and I was like, all right, I'm going to go revisit the three films because of this. So it made me go back, and I appreciate the movies more because of this show. And I just don't see, if you like the movies, how you can't like the TV show. I don't understand.
yeah, no, I'm interested to check it out.
It's good. Good. So there's a topic that I know you want to talk about that you've been pretty broken up about.
I really have been. I mean, I don't even know if I can talk about it right now, to be honest.
Sad.
It is. I'm sorry, just trying to gather myself for a second, but
Do it up.
all right, here it is. Vern Troyer of such Academy Award-winning film series as Austin Powers, The Spy Who Shagged Me, and The Surreal Life. That's right. Vern Troyer, also known as Mini-Me, is no longer with us.
Oh, man.
He is certified dead. It's true.
Certified. So, did they say how he died?
He died from being too fucking little to survive for too long.
Oh,
I don't know.
that's a shame.
I assume that their life expectancy is much shorter than that of an average height human being.
Kind of like giants. Like those people.
Yeah, but like the opposite of that.
Yeah. They have health issues.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to call issues now. Issues.
Please don't.
Do you have any issues?
No. My only issue is that you're saying it. Issue.
Issues?
Stop it. Anyways. But yeah, no, I don't give a fuck if he's there or not. I'm surprised he lived this long.
That was a good one.
But now what do you want to talk about, Mike? We still got half the show to go.
Half the show. We still have more to talk about, though. We still got to get to that Cannibal Killer Clowns on Dope experiment.
Who's the second little person you're talking about that died this week or something? Was there two?
Yeah, the little person from Total Recall.
Oh, you're right. I talked about that last episode, I think.
So you're a Stephen King fan, right?
I've been known to read a book or two of his.
All right. So apparently, there is a Tommyknockers reimagining.
It can't be much worse than the first one, so.
I mean, yeah. I mean, they're not really. The bar has not been set too high. So, the Tommyknockers will soon be adapted for the big screen, with Aquaman director James Wan producing, as Universal wins a bidding war for the film's rights.
What?
Yeah, man. Like, I just.
I mean, have they seen the other movie? I guess they can't do any worse than it, but there's not a whole lot to work with, man. I don't know.
Who's
have a bidding war for it?
Why? Who's clamoring to see this movie that a bidding war would take place for the Tommyknockers?
I mean, maybe they saw what happened with it, right? And that's a Stephen King book, so Maybe that was the thought behind it. It was just some idiots who never actually watched movies. They just look at numbers all day.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I don't really remember a lot of Tommyknockers, but I remember it being pretty slow.
It's like aliens and telepathy. I almost called it telepathy for some reason. Telepathy.
Telepathy.
Let's go with the telepathy. They could make my head hurt.
So I'm just, if this is happening, I'm
Telepathy.
just hope that there
Let's go with the
is a
telepath.
chance that the Langoliers could be remade.
But Balky has to come back, dude.
Yeah, he does. I mean, he has to.
Balky or bust.
Dude, that shit, that was terrible. Beyond terrible.
What do you mean, dude? It was little furry balls with teeth that destroy everything. And then you can't smell anything afterwards.
Unless you're on this plane. And then
Oh, dude. I'm still not sure about that.
gotta outrun them. That movie was painful.
They're redoing. I've seen this advertised over and over again, but they're doing the Pet Sematary audiobook with Michael C. Hall as the voice, which I don't know why they're advertising that, but okay.
Dexter?
Yeah, Dexter.
Dexter?
Yup.
Huh, I don't know. I don't understand the whole audiobook thing.
Oh well, I mean, if you're working or if you're driving or something, and you can put that on. Like if you have a 2.5, 3 hour drive somewhere, you can finish an audiobook, and it keeps you. The time actually goes pretty quick, to be honest. I've done that a couple of times in my day, and have came to like it very much.
Oh, you like very much.
Not sure why you turned Japanese there, but it was offensive and racist. So you got those two things going for you.
Oh, hate you. Take the fun out of everything.
So, I guess since we're talking about Stephen King, we can talk about the. Hate you so
The Hall
much.
of Justice.
The It Chapter 2, which is misleading in my opinion. If you're going to call it Chapter 2, the book's got like 40 some chapters, and you're going to call this Chapter 2?
Well, that's only there's only 2 of them. Should be called It, The Reckoning. It,
Why?
Absolution. It
should be called
Armageddon.
like Tit. Anyway, so I guess they're promising for this to be darker and scarier. To be honest, I thought the first one was pretty good at both of those.
Yeah, I wasn't lacking in that area, I don't think.
Yeah. I don't remember shitting on it saying it wasn't scary enough or anything. Other than the obvious fact that Pennywise is a little bit touched, as they say.
It's not true at all.
I've made my case many, many times on this, and I think proven myself to be correct. We'll let, of course, the listeners decide. Damn it, Tim. You take the worst audio clips of me?
Okay. 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 Okay.
But no, I mean, I guess I'll call it Chapter 1, starts off basically with a clown eating a child. So, I mean, it's a pretty good way to start it out. I mean, I don't know, it wasn't not scary.
After ripping his arm off.
Yeah. But I guess as Jessica Chastain cast as, what's her name on the show? The redhead.
Beverly?
Yeah, Beverly.
I don't know. I'm reading this article, and it's not really saying anybody's been officially cast yet.
And honestly, if they don't use the kids at all, if that's the way they're going to go, I might be disappointed, because I thought that those kids were really fucking good together, especially Finn Wolford and the other kid who had the overprotective mother. I thought that they were really funny together. So if they take those if they take them out of the equation all together, I think I'll be kind of disappointed, to be honest.
Yeah, they're not
Plus-
involved at all in the second.
I mean, plus, I think that's part of the scariness is remembering when you were a kid, and being able to relate to that and still have those kind of naive fears and seem more vulnerable altogether. Because as an adult, you're like, oh, you can go buy a gun now. You can buy, as a kid, you don't have anything, and adults don't believe you, so you seem helpless. But as an adult, I think it takes a certain level of fear out of it.
So you're saying that it should just be another group of kids?
13 years later, how many years was it later? 30 years later? 27? Yeah. Just keep making them over and over and do it 27 years later with kids. I'm just kidding. That'll probably get old real quick, but
he's sleeping for 27 years, so they're going to be adults now. I'm curious to see how this plays out because the miniseries, intertwined the two. So, like, a little bit was from the kids, a little bit was with the adults, bada boop, bada bing. So I'm curious to see how all kid, all adult is going to go.
Please don't say all kid ever again.
All kid, baby.
Just made me feel super uncomfortable.
You got to go to Bangkok for that.
Moving on. That was awful. Did you see A Quiet Place yet, Mike?
I did not.
Do you have a reason for that other than you're lame as fuck?
No, I'm sticking with that.
Lame as fuck right next to a humongous truck in a 2-car garage.
Walking something, 2 broken legs, something.
Okay.
Rolling down a baby down a little tiny well.
Why is the well so tiny? Just throw him down a normal sized well, dude.
Oh, that would be my favorite one ever.
Made me happy.
It does. It makes me happy on the inside and the outside.
I can't wait to fuck your feet.
Fuck your feet.
You want to do pop topics?
Hot topic?
Oh, dude. Pop topics. You want to talk about pops?
Oh. What do we want to talk about?
Your Pop-a-Palooza haul. Your cave haul from just recently, perhaps. Anything new and interesting in the world of Funko in your life?
Yeah, I got some pops.
Pop topics.
Doo-doo-doo. I don't think we have music for that.
No, we don't.
Damn it. What were we talking about? Pop topic. Okay, so yeah, Pop-a-Palooza was a long time ago. When was that? Like 2 months ago?
Pop topics.
Is that all you're gonna say? The entire time. Oh, burst.
I saw you just got a Jake the Snake recently. I saw you tried to waffle a Jake the Snake chase. It didn't work out for you.
Nope, it didn't.
I like the new HBK thing.
Yeah, the WrestleMania HBK is pretty cool. I did get that Mr. Rogers pop, though. That was, wanted to get one of those.
Please won't you be my name?
My name's Mike Eckler, and I like to slaughter kittens.
That's a true story. I wish they would do like a Pittsburgh Children's Museum exclusive, so we could actually get something that's worth money, and we don't have to live in fucking one of the major cities like Emerald City and wait outside for 60 years and all that kind of stuff.
That would be nice.
Like, hey, we just happen to live in this city where we can get, rare Funko toys.
I don't know why they don't make a whole line of them.
Of what, Mr. Rogers?
Yeah, you can make fucking
Mr. McFeely,
yeah,
Trolley,
Chef Brockett,
the Childlike Empress,
the King Friday, that scary bitch.
Atreyu.
What was that scary bitch's name? Damn it.
Wednesday?
Oh man, that's the Addams family.
Henrietta, isn't it? Wasn't it?
Henrietta's the pussycat.
No, that's Meow Meow Kitty.
That's Daniel Tiger.
Oh, that's his sweater.
Lady Elaine. That
was it.
That's not the scary bitch.
Fucking right it is. It's the old one with that big ass red nose.
Yeah, she lived in a tree.
Yeah, scary. Bitch wasn't right.
That was Harriet Tubman or whatever from the. That was. Shit. Damn it, Harriet. That's what Tim said. It was Harriet. It wasn't Lady Elaine. Lady Elaine was the nice lady.
No, the Lady Elaine is who I just put up on the screen. She
Elaine
was the
Fairchild.
scary one. Yeah.
Damn it, you're right.
Lady Elaine Fairchild. Fucked up. Shit'll fucking mess with you, man. See that as a little kid, be like, damn! I don't like it.
I haven't got anything super new in a while. I got Gollum Chase.
With the fish.
Yeah, I now have all of the Lord of the Rings series except for the Aragorn that was supposed to be Toys R Us exclusive that is now changed to Barnes & Noble exclusive. So I'll have to wait around for that.
Exclusive.
What'd you say?
The dumpster exclusive.
What does that even mean? Oh, because you hate Lord of the Rings. Fuck you.
Well, you asked in the group, and I said that threw them all in the dumpster.
At least I didn't go out and buy a pop with an adult man dressed in shiny clothes.
Who's an adult man in shiny clothes?
HBK, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Adult man wearing tights with a python.
Yeah. Jake the Snake and Mr. WrestleMania. I got the blue Bigfoot coming on Saturday.
What? That's like $7,000.
No, it's not. They got it for $80 shipped.
What? You're a liar.
Yeah, I don't know why it's $80 shipped. I had no idea why. I looked at all the pictures, everything looked good, and so it's coming here Saturday.
Oh, so I got a blue chrome Batman for $30 shipped coming here on Saturday, dude.
Really?
No, because neither do you, fuckbag. You're a liar.
Yeah, dude. Dude, you're retarded.
Whoa! I'm offended.
I'm triggered.
Somebody find me my safe place right now. I need it. I don't feel safe.
So my Funko Myth collection will be complete until they make a new one.
What are the other myths? Do you have like Chupacabra and Nessie?
No, it's the only two that they made.
What? The Bigfoot and the Bigfoot?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, whoa, congratulations, Mike.
Yeah.
Your collection of myths.
Set complete.
Also, next year, the new myth is the Philadelphia Flyers winning the Stanley Cup.
That's right. Or apparently the Washington Capitals.
Washington Cappies going down. That's a pretty good song.
I do hope they make they make more pop myths.
Yeah, that would be cool.
You'd have like the Mothman. And,
It's all about Nessie, dude, and you know that.
oh yeah, Nessie for sure. The Mothman would be cool with the big red eyes.
Yeah.
Buy it.
But would you?
Would you?
Pittsburgh has a 3-goal third period.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah. That's what they do.
Anyway, this is not a sports show. God damn it. We won't talk about sports here. Yeah.
Because we know a lot of you don't like them.
Except for wrestling.
Sports entertainment.
I don't want any real competitive sports. Give me something that's scripted and where sweaty men hug each other a lot. Sorry, I know
Like the
a
hug
lot of
man.
people say that.
I'm not homophobic.
No, neither am I. Give me something that's scripted. What was that? Oh no. He just got something that says, "Give me something scripted where sweaty men hug each other." Yikes.
So, I guess, do you want to run down this Netflix list that I got from Forbes.com?
Yeah, let's do it. What do I say though? Do I say if they're good or bad, or how do I react to these things?
I don't know. I'm just going to say this is what Forbes magazine is telling you.
Is what?
The actual 10 best horror movies on Netflix 2018. So this is straight out the gate new. So we have number 10, The Invitation. It's a 2015 film.
I watched it. It was. It was okay. Wasn't a really horror movie.
I fell asleep. Not even gonna lie. Fell right the fuck asleep. Number 9, I will agree that it's good but not scary. The Babysitter. I enjoyed the film. Did you
never
see it?
Watched it? I don't think. Don't ever care to. Is it old?
No, it's 2017. I thought it was gonna suck too, and I watched it, and it was actually really good. So I recommend it. Not lying.
Maybe I'll watch it then, since Mike said it was so wonderful.
It's amazing. So the number 8 on the list is 2007 movie Teeth.
Oh, that's with the vagina.
Vagina dentata. So I don't know. It wasn't very. It's very scary. I don't know.
It's fun though.
Number 7 is a movie that I know you really, really enjoyed. Gerald's Game.
It was good. I dug it.
Number 6, and this is maybe they should have named the list something different. Number 6 is Tucker and Dale versus Evil.
Yeah, it's an amazing movie, but it's like 10 or 12 years old now, right?
And not scary, like at all.
No, yeah, that's a comedy, straight up, yeah.
Yeah, it's a horror comedy, but so I think they titled this article incorrectly. Number 5, though, is one I will agree with. The Descent from 2005.
Yeah, it's good. Congratulations, Forbes magazine. You got somebody who's seen some decent horror movies before. Put them on a list.
Listen, I like The Descent a lot, and I usually tell people that are like, "What's a good horror movie?" I said, "You should watch this one."
It is good.
But you know what number 4 is? Number 4 is a movie that you should never tell anybody to watch.
Jesus Camp.
The Babadook.
Ugh. Yeah. I just don't understand why people think that's a good movie.
Dook. I don't either. It was the fucking worst movie ever.
Well, I wouldn't say it was the worst movie ever, but it certainly it didn't deserve the acclaim it got, in my opinion.
No, I would have much rather it have been a paranormal film than what it was.
I would have rather it been an episode of Chopped.
I like Chopped a lot. That's a good show.
That's what I'm saying. Definitely better than the Babadook.
I will agree.
Anything on the Food Channel is better than the Babadook. I challenge you to find something on the Food Channel that is not more entertaining. I'll even take Hell's Kitchen Kids or whatever the fuck that is.
Hell's Kitchen Kids.
You know what I'm talking about? Where Ramsey kind of doesn't yell at the kids. He at least doesn't call them ignorant twats through the whole episode.
Jesus. Kids can't be on next to that guy at all.
I know, right? These fucking scallops are so bad. I thought it... Never mind. I was going to go with some kind of a Holocaust joke, but I turned it around and said I'm not doing that.
You are getting older and more mature.
Giggity, 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 giggity.
So number 3, a movie that I actually reviewed. Damn.
Star Wars. Whoa. Somebody died.
Train to Busan. Oh, it's a zombie movie.
I've been wanting to put that on.
I mean, listen, it's entertaining. I don't know about scary. I guess there's some tense parts. But the hype machine behind this fucking movie, dude, was intense. And
Did you ever see The Host?
No.
I'm trying to see if like there's other Japanese movies you can compare. Did you ever see Tokyo Gore Police?
Yeah,
Was it more or less serious than that?
a lot more serious.
Oh, okay.
Completely different genres. So, this one, I mean, it's sort of a slow burn. There are some decent, scary parts. The ending I hated, though. I mean, the ending was just like, are you fucking serious? Stupid.
It was aliens
It was.
controlled by Elon Musk.
I gotta jump off that train to Busan. So that's what I would much rather.
It's not just a 1950s movie about train jumpers.
The horses, the old West. So number 2 is a film that I know you absolutely love. 2013's The Conjuring.
It's literal garbage. Like if I see it, it goes straight into the fucking bin.
I am not as hard on that movie as you are, sir.
I hate it more than anything.
It's true, I do. I'd rather stare in the mirror and watch myself jerk off than ever watch that movie again.
Ugh.
Oh, it's true.
Oh God, I wouldn't even want to do that with myself. That's awful.
I'm afraid I
Yep.
have bad news for you.
The bad news is you're going to watch me this coming May 18th through the 20th. Charlotte, North Carolina, Days of the Dead. So what's numero uno?
Numero uno is the 2014 film It Follows.
That's what people say.
It was good. Different. Original. Scary at times. But yeah, I mean, it was a good overall experience. It's a horror movie. I don't know if I'd say it was number 1, considering I'm pretty sure Let Me In is on Netflix right now.
Listen,
How is Let Me In on Netflix and they don't put it on a top 10 best horror movie list?
scariest horror movies.
Ew. Yeah, dude. Tell Dale Tucker, man. Nightmares every day about that.
Man, it changed my life and everything about it.
It literally makes everything you've ever seen in a horror movie not scary anymore. It's like what every single scary movie satire should have done, but instead they just went the cheap way and like made fart jokes.
They did. The first one was fun because I was
Into fart jokes at 12 years old or whatever, yeah.
I was like 15 or 16, and shit was real funny.
And then the Wayans brothers just never fucking grew up from 15 years old.
I'll have to agree with you on that one. The routine got old pretty quick.
That's what people say. Anyway. You know what else people say, besides Taylor Swift? Is that you can get a t-shirt with our logo on it, the East Coast Horror Group logo. Fuck, well, I forget, Mike. Where do I go for that?
FastCustomShirts.com.
.com.
That's what people say. Yo,
Mhm.
what I want, what I really, really want. So tell me what you want, what you really, really want.
I want a shirt. I want a shirt. I want a shirt. I want a shirt. I want a really, really, really want an East Coast Warrior shirt. If you want to wear my shirt now, gotta take off your other one. Put it over your head. Now you look so cool. I gotta work on that.
Yes. Not gonna sugarcoat it, sir.
What did you want to say about Platinum Dunes and how they're on trial for molestation?
Whoa.
That's what it says here in the notes. What did you say about them?
I just thought they weren't going to do remakes anymore.
Well, that's something totally different than what's written down here.
What? Platinum Dunes.
Why would they say they're not going to do any more remakes? Were they in charge of? I thought it was Blumhouse that did. What the hell is the Jordan Peele movie? Get Out.
Get Out.
And this now, A Quiet Place. Now, every time I think of that movie, Tim, you've ruined it for me now because you said it was originally slated to be in the Cloverfield universe.
I am the ruiner of films. That's what I do.
And orgasm.
No, it is Platinum Dunes that put out Quiet Place. And I think what they figured out is why pay big money for an existing franchise and you can make just as much money with something that's new and original, but you pay fractions of a dollar for, which is
Wait,
the Blumhouse.
Are you telling me that they used sense and ration?
Well, I think what they realized. I think they realized no matter how bad the horror movie is, they can put it out there and make their money back if they keep it to like 10, 20 million as a budget. Because we have seen some real stinkers go out there, particularly in January. There seems to always be something that's horrible. And they still make money on it. Like that last, what was it? The last Texas Chainsaw Massacre thing.
Leatherface.
Yeah, Leatherface. That was terrible. Made its money back, but they probably spent most of the money that they threw probably went to the licensing fee of the character.
It's not the fat kid.
Who gets that money, I wonder?
I'm out.
Toby Hooper.
Toby Hooper's dead. Toby Hooper's corpse get that money? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Yikes.
What?
His cirrhosis-laden corpse. Anyway, on that note, I think we'll say goodbye.
Scarecrow.
Again, I appreciate everybody in the chat room coming out and hanging out with us today, participating in this debacle that we call from DustOCon Radio. And thank you for your continued patronage. Also, we got a Dead On movie reviews coming out May 1st, don't we?
Fuck yeah.
So, that's coming up this Tuesday, is apparently a select Tuesday. So, you're going to want to check that out. Another Dead On movie reviews, where Mike will be reviewing...
I have no idea.
The new movie, 2018 Thrill Ride. I have no idea. So, stay tuned for that. Otherwise, thanks for joining us on another episode of From DustOCon Radio. We've got all the cons, creeps, and culture that you can stomach here.
We got it over here.
Over where?
East Coast Horror Group.
Up in there.
Right there.
The way you bobble it make me scared. What was that?
Were you touching your dinkus?
Oh, stop it.